Mazda Toyota reinvesting in their Huntsville plant, which has yet to open its doors, a commitment worth $830 million. Our Sydney Stallworth tells us what this means for our community.
Mazda, Toyota, and Mazda Toyota Manufacturing are investing an additional $830 million.
This brings the company's overall investment in its first U.S. venture to a total of $2.3 billion, up from the $1.6 billion originally announced in 2018. And MTM leadership say they have a number of uses planned with the money.
A lot of technological advances into the production line, the production equipment. That's going to be where a lot of the investment's going to go to, but of course enhanced training as well.
The plant has seen some setbacks impacting opening day.
COVID-19 pandemic crisis has impacted most every business, and it certainly has caused some delays for us as well.
We're told the plant is already home to 600 employees, with a new hire orientation bringing in 70 additional employees next week. One speaks on the company's commitment to workers throughout the pandemic, providing remote training opportunities.
Our employment has remained a priority. Keep in mind, we have yet to build one vehicle.
In a video message, Governor Ivey emphasizes the importance of the investment on a state level.
It means cutting-edge manufacturing technologies that will make that workplace one of the most advanced in the world.
And Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle says this will impact the city's economy for generations to come.
Just in education taxes, it's $4 million additional dollars a year that are going to be coming in from the additional amount that they are investing in our community. And that's $4 million that goes to local schools to help out local schools.
The plan is set to open its doors in 2021 and expects to reach the goal of 4,000 workers in 2022. Putting the Valley first, Sydney Stallworth, WZDX News.